Hello and welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Aisha and today I thought we'd have a bit of a waxy chat, I guess. So it's technically going to be centered around my winter melting basket, what we're warming this winter, what we're hoping to use up, what we're hoping to enjoy. So it would be kind of interesting to see and maybe give some inspiration for other people, and you guys can also let me know what you're on warming or burning, because I do have a couple of candles as well. I really enjoy these videos. I get so much inspiration from what people pull from other types of scents as well. They might not be specifically winter, or you think that they're their name might not be wintry or the notes might not be wintry, and then they warm it and it's perfect. So I don't know, I thought I'd give some kind of inspiration. We'll have a little bit of a wax chat. I've been on the wax video game recently. I don't know, I just really enjoy them. First off, I thought I'd just say what our warming burning situation is in the house. So here in my bedroom I have a full-size Scentsy warmer which is directly behind me, which is going to be really awkward to show, but I have a full-size warmer there, and then I have a mini warmer just down to the left of me in one of the sockets that I generally don't really use, to be honest. I just use the full size, usually a cube or two depending on the scent or the brand. Then in my mum's room, she has a mini warmer. She only started using yesterday, so she's getting used to that. My nan in her room has a full-size warmer. She usually does 1 or 2 cubes and she changes it pretty much daily. And then downstairs we have one mini warmer in the back living room, so kind of the back of the house. And then we have a burner in the front living room and also in the hallway. We are going to swap the burner in the hallway for a warmer when it comes to Christmas. I have a mini warmer from Scentsy that has a Christmas tree on it, and it has a red bulb and it looks so cute. So we're thinking put that in the hall. If we're not too happy about that, we could put it in the kitchen. But just because I'm thinking we could do tree scents, I think it's better to be out in the hall by the living rooms and things. So yeah, basically we have a warmer in every bedroom, a warmer downstairs, and then 2 burners. Generally they're all on, I would say, in the day. If everyone's home, they're all on. If it's just me working from home, then mine will be on, and the downstairs. If Nan's home, hers will be on. It really just depends on who's in the house, but we try and keep the scents not too offensive so they don't mix and mingle too much. I'm kind of in charge of that, I've got to say. I kind of to make sure everything kind of coordinates and flows, but just because everything's kind of spread out, all the warmers, none of the warmers are right next to each other anyway, so if they wear different scents it doesn't matter too much, and we can always just shut the bedroom doors. Anyway, that was just a lot of yammer. I just wanted to give some context to kind of how we work in the house. We generally use Scentsy wax and Asda brand wax. I've also been getting to vendors recently. Candles wise, we just kind of use whatever. We're in the process of kind of getting the house renovated, so we're kind of in the process of burning all of our candles because we have had issues with candle soot in the house, especially because most of the walls are white. So we want to burn through all of our candles while we can. Once we're redecorated, we won't burn candles, we'll just go back to wax. I'm maybe thinking of getting a candle warmer because there is so many scents I love in candles that can't get in wax. But anyway, I've been talking for too long now. Let's just get into it. So like I said, I've picked out a couple of candles. I have a box that lives downstairs, so that's for the downstairs warmers and burners, and then I have a box that lives upstairs. And Nan also has a stash of her own wax, which I won't go through because she uses it up so quickly. It's always in the empties anyway. So I think I'll start with the downstairs box because it's a little bit smaller. So this just lives downstairs. I will every so often replenish it from my collection, or if my mum picks anything up while she's out and about, it also goes in here. So we have one really random one. This is Country Meadows Butterfly Wax Melts Peony Blush. Don't really know where these have come from and do not recommend them. I think they might be from Home Bargains or the Range or something, just cheap wax. It's severely discoloured. It was pink and now it's this yellow tint around the edges. It is floral. I don't know, it's not nice, it's very light. It's no one in the house is scent preference, so we're just going to use this up. I don't know, but we've managed to use kind of a quarter, so yeah, we're hoping to get through that. Then we have a To the Moon and Back. We have a clam or a snap bar. This is in Biscoff caramelized biscuit. This smells so cozy and homely and wintry, very spicy. Yeah, it does have a hint of Biscoff. It smells more like Biscoff cake than the biscuit. It's more spicy, vanilla-y. It's so good. I think this will smell so nice. But we have gingerbread. This is from Wickford & Co, which you find in Home Bargains. This is a great gingerbread. It is very gingerbready. Sometimes you get gingerbread and they're too cakey, too vanilla-y, too spicy. This is perfect gingerbread. This smells like the traditional gingerbread that you get up in the Lake District. It smells so good. As soon as we smelt this, I knew this was going to be one of my mum's favourites, so that will be a Christmas staple, no doubt. Okay, we have a couple from Asda. We have a Sensationals Welcome Home. This was one that I have had for a little while. I brought it from the flat last year. Sugared apple cinnamon. There's something very strange about this scent. If you leave it too long, it smells like burning. It smells sickly. I don't know. It's a sugary sweet apple with cinnamon. It just doesn't quite work. But yeah, we will chuck those in the warmers for a couple of hours and get through. We only have like 4 cubes left. We have a couple of the Pacific Wax Co. Now you will notice some of my bars are labelled and some of them aren't. I've started labelling bars. To be honest, the ones downstairs aren't labelled because I haven't quite got to them, and also ones that I really don't have a date for aren't labelled. But this one I know is from last year. This is Cozy Cottage. This one is a spicy, warm, like very similar to this sugared apple cinnamon, but without the really astringent sugary note. Just like a warm apple cinnamon scent. It's nice, it's cozy, so that will be perfect for the winter. And then we have a newer one that I picked up last month. This is Cozy Christmas, which I thought was going to be just a repackage of Cozy Cottage. It's not. It is more of a cozy Christmas scene. It's more like fir needles, like piney, craft store at Christmas scent. So that is a perfect Christmas one, but very just generic Christmas. So that's always good when the Christmas tree is up. We have a couple of these Yankee Candle wax cups. I find these do really well in burners. They do well in the warmers as well, but I don't know. I think the Yankee wax is just a little bit better at a slightly higher temperature. We have a peppermint pinwheels. We have a Tree Farm Festival, perfect pine scent for the Christmas tree. We have a Merry Berry, oh, just a Merry Berry. I thought it was Merry Berry Christmas, just Merry Berry. Letters to Santa. I think this will probably be our Christmas Eve scent. I do have Christmas Eve from Yankee Candle as well. Oh, okay. Actually, that's a lot spicier than I thought. This smells like bacon, like in baking cupcakes. It's a lot sweeter than I thought. But anyway, yeah. So they always do really well downstairs. Then I have a couple of Scentsy bars as well. I will definitely replenish more Scentsy bars for downstairs, but these are just there for now. We have a Fireside Chats from last year. I have a funny story with this one. This one has a already melted one that I already popped out the mini warmer, and that is because in the middle of June, or it might be in July actually, I came downstairs and my sister was like, oh, it smells nice in here, and I was like, no, it smells like burning. My nan had to put this in a warmer without realising. It is literally a smoky, spicy, bonfirey, orangey, crackling birch, like burning wood logs. So it didn't work in August, but I just popped it out and put it back in here for us to use at a more appropriate season. It's not my favourite. I think it's definitely better for open spaces. I wouldn't put this in a bedroom or a confined space. It'll smell nice as the weather cools down, and yeah, I don't know, it's just a spicy one. It's a very, yeah, warm. And then we have apple picking. So this is actually what we've got going downstairs right now. This is so good. You can see, sorry for the state of some of these clams. We use the core of the clams to pop out the wax. This one was juicy. The red ones tend to get very juicy from Scentsy. This is so good. This is like the core of the apple. I don't know if anyone else thinks the core of an apple has a more earthy smell with spices and warmth, like an apple cider kind of smell. Really love this one. It's so good downstairs. And then we have a mum staple. This is blackberry cider. This always reminds me of my mum's house at Christmas or in winter. It is a warm blackberry. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It smells like, this doesn't sound crazy, if you warmed up like a blackcurrant bubblegum. Like it has like this blackcurrant, blackberry bubblegummy note, and then it's warm. Like a warm cider. It's so good. It's so unique. I've never smelled anything else like this before. Yeah, and it just really reminds me of mum's house. So that is everything that we've got for downstairs. I will definitely be replenishing this as we use it all. Okay, then we have my melting basket. Now, this is what's going to live in my room. Like I said, my nan has her own wax stash, so she just picks from that. But now with my mum having her warmer in the room, she's very welcome to pick from this basket. This is my go-to basket. I do have a contingency basket, if that makes sense, with the rest of my winter wax collection. Stuff that like I just got in the Scentsy flash sale, stuff that I picked up throughout this year, stuff that I know is a little bit newer, or duplicates, whereas this is like my go-to basket of things that needs using up, duplicates that are already open, and things that I just know a bit on the older side or I really want to get use out of this year. So this is the go-to basket, but there is a contingency basket as well, but I'm sure this will do us fine. So I'll start with the miscellaneous. So I have a bag from Sterling Scents in Cotton Candy Champagne. I found this to be very, very light. I found this to be probably a bit of a mixer. It's very overpowering on the bubbly note. But I think this will be good for like around New Year's time. It's also just good when I want something just easy to throw on in the warmer, and it is just a one-day change. It doesn't last very long. Then we have Champagne Toast from Sterling Scents. Again, I think this is a good New Year's kind of scent. It's this Champagne Toast has an astringent, like the fruit is very astringent in this. It's not perfectly balanced. I wouldn't say it's the most perfect Champagne Toast scent. It's a very nice orange blackberry bubbly scent. Not the best Champagne Toast dupe, but still a good one. And I think, yeah, around New Year's time. Then we have this little half bag of Happy Halloween from To The Moon and Back. I know this looks like nothing, but I chopped it up and we used most of it over Halloween. This is I'm not going to open the bag because it's so strong. This is a fruity licorice, and the licorice really comes out the more you warm it. We only have about one, two, three, but like 6 cubes left, so that's probably 2 warms downstairs. My mum might even want to use this in her room because she really enjoys it. Yeah, we use this all over Halloween. Great scent, mum loves it, not my favourite. Goes for a long time, but you kind of just left with that licorice note at the end. But yeah, I think we could get some more use out of this. There's no point carrying over that half bag to next Halloween. And then I have 2 little scent cups from To The Moon and Back shop. I have Champagne Toast and I have Mulberry and Fig. The Champagne Toast I want to compare to the Sterling. I think this is such a better Champagne Toast though. And then we have Mulberry and Fig. I think this will be good because that deep dark fig, again, I'm thinking kind of into the New Year scent. Anything that's not a Christmas tree note will be before 1st December, and then for New Year. We are thinking of getting a real tree this year, so I don't know if that's going to change up what we melt, but I just love Christmas tree. I would melt Christmas tree all year round. Anyway, this is Coconut and Shea from To The Moon and Back. Nanda used 1 cube in her room. She said it wasn't really for her. I think more of the Shea comes out on warm than the coconut. It's really nice and relaxing though. It's warm, it's comforting. You definitely get more of the Shea and then a slight coconutty note. But I'm going to give this a go in my room to see how I feel. I have a couple from Sensationals that are left over from last year. We have a Cuddle Up. This is limited edition Tonka and Oud. I love this scent. I used to love warming it in our living room in the old flat. It's just, it's as much linen as I can take, and it's as much wood as I can take. This is really, really, like, really woody, but has a clean undertone to it. It's so nice. It's crisp. It's cozy. Like a forest in the winter, and you kind of get like the sunbeams coming through, and then the trees, and then you come home and you put on like some cozy clothes and watch a film. Yeah, this is just a whole experience. I love this scent. Definitely pick it up if you ever see it. I don't know how limited edition it was. I can't get it anymore, but I love this one. Then we have another Sensationals that I love. This is Cotton Candy Clouds. Again, this says limited edition, but I have seen it recently, I'm sure. I picked up last November, and it's definitely getting old. It definitely needs using up. It used to be a beautiful light pink colour, and now it is, well, it's brown essentially. It's quite light, and I'm getting a lot more of the candy note, whereas you used to get more of the like cookie, used to be more like vanilla and warm. Yeah, it's definitely on the older side, so I'm going to use that up. Hopefully I can repurchase that. I really love that scent. Then we have Sugar Pine. This I thought at first reminded me of Icicles and Evergreen from Scentsy, but the more I smell it, this is more on the very astringent pine kind of note. It's very good, a very good Christmas tree note. 5 cubes left, so we will definitely use this, especially if we get a real tree. This is very close to how a tree actually smells. This will be perfect to keep the smell nice and strong. Great mixer as well. I love mixing pine with all sorts of stuff. Then we have my Scentsys. So we'll go through a couple that are in here purely just to use up. They are not the most appropriate, I would say, but they just need using up. First off, we have the biggest regret purchase of my life. This is Looney Tunes. I got this in a bundle from eBay not even last year, the year before. I think this was when I was really starting to get into Scentsy. Oh, this honks. This is just bizarre. It's like cherry juice, apple juice, and orange juice. and it's just not good. It's not good. I love some Scentsy's cherry. I love Scentsy's apple. I'm finding I don't like Scentsy's orange too much. This is just, it's odd. It's bizarre. I put this on when I know I am not working from home. I just need to use this. It's just the bane of my life. I have passed this around my family and it's come back to me. No one wants it. I don't want it, but it needs using. I tried to sell it. No one bought it. Anyway, then we have one that really just needs using up. This is the Chase Rainbows Collection Green. This is a apple scent. I have 1 cube. Literally 1 cube left. I got this last October. Yeah, this is a green, clean apple scent. It's so good. I really like to do this when I've changed my bed, had a good clean. I found scents like these work really well, and yeah, 1 cube. I do have a backup of that scent as well. Another one I'm using because I have a backup of, I just picked up in this flash sale. This is Graduation. I have 3 cubes left. This is so good. I rave about this scent so much. It's an apple leathery book smell. It's so comforting to me. We've been warming this while watching the Harry Potter series. And I have another one now, so I'm happy to go through those 3 cubes. Then I have a Berry Blessed. Although this came out in a Christmas collection a little while ago, this is cranberry and peach. It's very fruity, but there's a crispness to it that just makes me think of winter. I think you can warm it all year round, but something about it is just very wintry. It's very, very good. This was one I hoarded because I know they didn't bring it back this year. I only have 2 cubes left. But when I was sniffing through my collection and I was swapping my warming basket from summer to winter, I realised I have so many peach scents that I prefer. I also have some straight up cranberry scents that I think if I wanted to recreate this, I could. I think Peachy and Palm Trees, the Disney bar, like the Mickey and Friends, very similar peachiness. Very good. Love it in my bedroom. But yeah, happy to go through my last 2 cubes. This is actually what I am warming today. It's so good. I don't know why they didn't bring that back. I'll carry on through the rest of the partial bars. So we have a Vanilla Blackberry. I picked this up recently from a Facebook de-stash, although it was a scent of the month last year, so it's probably about a year old. This one it's just vanilla blackberry, really. It's very simple. It's just a vanilla blackberry blend. It's very plain, very simple, very non-offensive. I find this is just a good generic warm, especially if we've got blackberry cider going downstairs. Yeah, I think me and mum will both enjoy using this in our rooms. We have 5 cubes left. I say mum and dad. My mum and dad. It's my mum and dad's room. If I'm referring to my mum, just assume I'm grouping in my dad. I feel like I never mention him. Anyway, then we have Snowberry. So this one I picked up again in the same de-stash as Vanilla Blackberry, but I know this bar is from 2021. Yep, because it wasn't available in 2022. I bought it before the 2023 catalogue came out, so it's got to be from 2021. Unless it's from someone's club, but yeah, I think it's from 2021. I love this scent though. It's so, so good. I'm probably just going to use a couple of cubes this year and then save some for next year. It is like a loganberry, snowberry, pine, cinnamon. I don't know, it's got a load of scent notes in there. It's so, so good. I have an Icicles and Evergreen. I have 1 cube. This is going to be done on the 1st of December. This scent will be done. This is my favourite pine scent. Oh my gosh. It makes me want to cry. I love it so much. I have such scent memories connected to this. I have this one bar and then I'll move on to my brick. I am going to chop the first row of my brick and use that up because it's getting pretty juicy. And yeah, we'll go through this in literally the first week of December. To go with that, I have my Very Merry Cranberry. I have 4 cubes. Now that I picked up a couple in the flash sale, I can warm through this. This is the mixer that I do with Icicles and Evergreen. Memories attached to this. I'm very excited to warm this. I probably will be a little bit skeptical just because I know it's going to make me a bit emotional, but if you have these bars, please mix them. It's so good, and it's my scent. Okay, and then we have Polar Bear Hug. So again, same de-stash as Snowberry and Vanilla Blackberry, but so this is probably again 2021. This is a really nice vanilla-y brown sugar caramelized kind of scent. It does have a hint of blackberry under there, but I don't really get it, so I am going to try mixing these two and see what we get. I'm going to do a day where I mix these two and then pour blackberry cider downstairs. I think that is going to be a very good mix. I'm going to give that a go. I have a Bayberry and Currant. I've actually only used 1 cube of this bar. This I discovered very late last winter, that I discovered how much I loved it. It is like the most bizarre, crisp, cold, blackberry, currant-y, piney scent. It's so good. Very similar to Just Fair You in my opinion, although this is a lot more on that crisp tart berry. Get some use out of this because it's very, very juicy, and now that I have Just For You, I'm happy to use that one. I have used 2 cubes of this bar, so still a long way to go. This is my favourite colour, by the way. I love this bar. It is I'm Snow Over It. This is a cold, crisp, piney scent. I think to me this is bayberry and currant without the bayberry note, and a very, very, very green note. It's very bizarre. It's very conceptual. You have to give this a sniff if you love fresh, green, crisp, cold air notes. This reminds me of, again, our flat. We had a 2-bedroom flat. One was Jay's man cave. I used to warm this in Jay's man cave, and sometimes we'd have little sleepovers in there just for fun. And we used to watch Doctor Who and melt this, so I don't know. Such strange things, scent memories, aren't they? They just take you back to such strange moments, but yeah, I love this. It's crisp, it's cold, it's fresh. I think this is a brilliant New Year's scent when you're giving everything a good clean. I just have a couple of full bars. This is Citrus Pear Cider. I got this in a flash sale 2 years ago. Yeah, this came out 2 years ago. This is super, super juicy. Like, it's incredibly juicy. This might be one I need to try use up, actually. It is just a crisp pear cider scent. Really good, really crisp. Yeah, so try and get some use out of that. I have the Aladdin 3 Wishes bar. This is going a bit of an odd colour. This is also 2 years old. This is a blueberry sugar scent. Oh, sweet blueberryness. Just love that. Then I have one that I'm going to warm because I finally picked up some other bars. This is Pink Poinsettia. I thought I only had a partial bar of this, but I forgot that I did pick one up in a flash sale again 2 years ago. So I've gone through 1 bar, I have this bar, and then I have two spare now. So good. I probably actually will use this bar up this winter. It's so good. Okay, oh my gosh, I've been talking forever. I'm just going to whiz through these candles really quickly. So I have a Candy Cane Lane Spiced Gingerbread. These are from Home Bargains. They're supposed to be a Bath & Body Works dupe. They're not. They're not very good. We just need to use it up. It is good, but because we have the Biscoff from the Tamoon and Back shop, and we have the gingerbread wax for downstairs, I thought this would be perfect. This one definitely smells stronger than the other one I had. Hopefully it burns a little bit better. Another full one we have is the Eco Wicks Autumn Leaves. I love these. They crackle. So good. This will smell perfect. Oh my gosh, I need to put this on right now. This smells exactly like apple picking from Scentsy. This will go brilliant with all of our spicy apple scents. Love that. The spicy apple I have is Yankee Candle Spiced Apple. This was from the Returning collection. I have started to burn this, I don't know, tiny bit of the way through. This is so good. This is that like fake appley kind of note, red appley note, spice that Yankee does so well. I love all the Yankee spiced apple scents, so I'm happy to get through that. Probably, well, I don't know, I'll try my best, but it's a big candle. And then we have another Yankee candle. This is the Home Inspirations range. This is Winter Pine. This will be our pine candle for downstairs with the Christmas trees. This isn't like along the lines of like Just For You or Icicles and Evergreen. This is more that astringent pine, more like this sensational sugar pine. Yeah, actually they're very, very similar. Yeah, very pine, heavy, woodsy. Yeah, so used half last year. We'll get through this year. That will be the downstairs pine melt. So, oh, I've talked for ages. I just love talking wax melts. I love talking to you guys. I love chatting to you in the comments. Thank you for all the lovely comments recently, actually. Yeah, it's been really nice. I love chatting to you guys down in the comments. I'm chatting to you on Instagram, seeing what you're up to, what you're warming, what you're wearing. At the end of the day, today is Love Spell, because we're going for a little lunch for my nan's birthday, which I need to get dressed for. So I'll wear Love Spell. I have Very Blessed Woman upstairs. We have Apple Picking Woman downstairs. Yeah, let me know what you're up to. Let me know what you're warming. Let me know, I don't know, anything. How's your day been? So thank you so much for watching and sticking with me, because this has been a long one. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!